There's a football explosion waiting to happen. If you like the touch paper by uniting the 3 resident clubs and invite them to take membership of the Scottish League, then there is little doubt that within 10 years we will be talking big time. Caledonia, the most renowned, courtesy of their Scottish Cup jousts, and Thistle hit the headlines by employing Jim Leishman as manager. But Clach contribute their part to football favour in a town which could yet bankroll the Scottish game.
The drawing area which we have now is quite substantial. It would, I think, depend on how successful an Inverness United would be, but certainly I think the potential is there. The crowds which clubs locally have drawn for Scottish Cup ties, I think, evidence that quite clearly.
The town itself is about 60,000 population, but the catchment for the Highland region, and don't forget that it would be probably the only one in the Highland region, is talking in excess of 200,000 people, so tremendous demand.
I mean, you see yourself being a St Johnstone or a Kilmarnock?
Without a doubt. I mean, if you recall, not this year, we weren't in the Scottish Cup this year, but last year we went to St Johnstone and we filled the house.
The 3 combined turnovers of the Inverness clubs would, I would guess, be somewhere between £1.25 and £1.5 million per annum. It's a large sum, that's taking into account their social clubs, commercial activities. The playing squads of the current Inverness clubs together would be a very successful side, and together I believe an essential part would be a good football park.
This desolate piece of land is where the new home for Inverness United or Inverness City, or for that matter simply Inverness FC, is likely to be. Caledonian have applied for planning permission to build a 5,000 capacity stadium which could amend to 10,000 within time, and that could be ready for August 1994. But even at that, I believe they have underplayed their potential. A capacity of 5,000 seems to be erring on the side of caution.
Well, always assuming it goes forward, it's nothing straightforward in this part of the world, but yes, it would be a big assistance for us. We're quite pleased with what we've got here, but certainly the new facilities would bring us in line with the Taylor report, one of the best small stadiums in the country, without a doubt.
You've got clubs in the first division now, Kilmarnock, Morton, Hamilton, buying players or having players and their staff valued £100,000 plus. Unfortunately, I mean, as I say, the heart may lead you to want your own individual club, but if we're really serious, it could only come about by an amalgamation. 2
other clubs get into the Highland League, you're going to upset the likes of Caledonian in the south. Does that upset you?
Honestly, no, not at all. We've tried a long time to get a space in the Scottish League, and somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose.
I wouldn't like to be here in 20 years if, in fact, the clubs don't get together and take the opportunity, because I think the people of the future would certainly not hold us in very high regard if we missed an opportunity as and when it arose.
Well, we've airlifted Chick from that Highland Beach to be here tonight. They're a persuasive lot up in Inverness. They're about to have their way.
They certainly are. They're good at persuading a lot of things to go into a drama after these kind of arguments, Rob, but it really would be nothing short of a national disgrace for me if Inverness, a united Inverness team, did not get into the Scottish League. And Peter Donald, I think, would give them the nod. I spoke to Peter Donald earlier in the week. I think the Scottish League would give them a favourable nod in that direction. If they don't get in, it's the worst result up there since Caledonian, and we know what sort of coup and buster that one was.
Now, will it be a case of north and south? Will it be one from the Highlands and one from, say, Gallifrey?
Well, I don't know, but United Inverness for me stands out in front. But of course, Ross County and Elgin City and Cove Rangers and all these people up there would argue their case as well. You're a son of these parts, you know, the passion for the game from Invergordon in your neck of the woods, Rob. And there is an untapped goldmine for football up there. They've got to let an Inverness team in.